Good morning. It is a very chilly morning. I just slept in the van. It's a mess in there. Without heat. Wasn't bad. I have a really warm sleeping bag, so it was pretty good. Till I woke up this morning and tried to get out of the sleeping bag. It's hovering around 0 degrees Celsius. I think that's 30 degrees Fahrenheit, but just around freezing. One of the reasons I didn't have heat is my diesel heater. My diesel heater pulls too much power for my little power station, and this piece did not show up in the mail in time for before I left for my trip. So I actually canceled the one that was coming to my house and resent this to a friend's house that had next day delivery. But by the time I got it and stuff, it was late and it was cold and dark, so I didn't want to install it then. So those of you who don't know, this, I'm trying to do this one-handed, is a shore power. Okay, let me just see if this is gonna hold here. There we go. I also forgot my tripod, so you're up against the window right now. This is a shore power plug, and it has 2 splitters because I intend to install it at the bottom of the van. I'll show you in a sec, and then split it up to go one on one side of the van and then route the other one on the other side of the van. That way both sides of the van have power outlets. So, and for that, I just ordered these off Amazon. They're like plug extensions you put on top of a desk and have a nice long 10-foot cord. So this part will be plugged into here, and then run through the pillar of the van and then wherever I decide to mount these. So over here in the pillar, there's this hole here where you see those wires. That goes under the van, to this spot here. Shoot, I might need to get something to pry this open, but it comes right down to here and here. So they look like they're kind of stuck from the undercoating that came on the van. As you can see, I'm in a Canadian Tire parking lot at 8 o'clock in the morning. So, because it is chilly here and I forgot my tripod, I'm gonna pause you for now. I'm going to try and install that and see how we go. So maybe when I'm at my other friend's house tonight, I can plug in and have more power and more heat. Like I said, I was totally fine with my sleeping bags. I've got more insulation in the van. Like I said, it's a mess, but I put this up on the walls and the ceiling. So 5R insulation covering most of the areas. There are some areas up in the corners that I haven't gotten to yet, but boy, did that make a huge difference. So I'm gonna get that going, trying to pry that top, that or bottom, that plug cover part off, and trying to feed the cords down. We'll be back. Alright, so I'm under the van. I don't know if you can see it very well. Probably not. Just a sec, I got a light. Okay, so you see, here's the holes I was talking about. I picked up some pliers and they just popped out. I was hoping to get to this one, but I can't. It doesn't go up to the same area as this. This goes that way towards the other side. This goes straight up to that pillar and that hole. So I dropped my 2 extension cords down. I'm just going to feed them back up. So when not in use, just a second. I stopped at the dollar store and picked up a new little phone holder. Okay, so I've got the cords here hanging out that hole. When not in use, for now, this is going to be totally up with the covers on. Eventually, I'm going to put a hole in this cover the size of this so that it's there. But for now, I'm just gonna pop it up like that. Eventually, I'm gonna have the diesel heater exhaust coming out of there as well, I believe. I was hoping to have one come out of each hole, but they don't line up. So I'll have to kind of change my plans a little bit. But I've got the diesel heater exhaust well insulated, muffler wrap, and then another insulating thing, so there's no, you can touch it the whole time without burning. So I'm just going to pop these back on. Okay, because I'm not using them yet. Whew. So I was at Canadian Tire. Canadian Tire has no power, so I needed to get some pliers and an X-Acto knife. So I popped over to Giant Tiger, went into Dollarama to get a few things. So, as you can see, there. I just fed the wires down, and now I can have, let's see, one on one side of the van, and the other one, like I said, it's a mess. The other one I'll feed across to this side of the van. I might be able to put the power down this side, but it's got the button here and I haven't wanted to play with that yet. So we're doing baby steps. We're doing just good enough for now. And I have to get changed into my military uniform. Today is Remembrance Day. So I need to get changed and get ready for parade. But I wanted to get that done before, you know, with lying on the ground and whatnot, before I had to get into uniform. And I will see you later when we try and plug it in and test it out. Alright, so I am back home. I did end up using my shore power while I was away, but I didn't end up filming me plugging it in, testing it out. So it's Big Red. Here's that Shore Power plug. I do want to kind of connect it to the cap thing underside, the whole plug that's underneath. That way this doesn't just hang out. When I'm driving, I put it back in and put that plug it back in, but I still need to cut the hole to fit this. But yeah, baby steps. It works for now. So as you can see, extension cord plugged in, plugged over to the house. And then we can go inside and I've got this little desk heater. I'm going to turn it on. However, it's got to be... Oh! Helps if I plug it in. So. Still a little messy from my trip. But... Oh, there goes the light. There we go. So, here's one of those desk plugs. And it goes back underneath that bag to that corner. Take the plug for the heater. Plug it in. You can see, where am I? Yeah. You can see the little light here. Sorry it's a little dark, but we've got some heat coming out of that little wee heater. However, that heater is too small. I thought this being such a small space, it would be able to work, but it's a desk heater. It says right on the package, not meant to heat a room, just meant to heat up you. So you're supposed to put it on your desk and like warm your hands above it. So that really didn't work out so well while I was camping out in a parking lot. Got a little chilly. So as you can see right here, that was my backup. It was a propane heater, or isobutane. Yeah, isobutane. So I don't like using it as much. I had to crack open the window, but it was good. It heated up nice and quickly in here. But the main way I want to heat when I'm boondocking is this red bad boy, a diesel heater. So next we'll show you that. But the Shore Power works. I have, let's see, six plugs, 4 USB and 4 USB-Cs. Half on one side, half on the other. If I got Shore Power, I am set. Because, yeah, that'll be great. So, don't forget to like, subscribe. Feel free to ask questions and post your comments. By far, I am not an authority on any of this. I'm just kind of making it up as I go. I search through YouTube and forums and whatnot, and then still just kind of do it my way. Because why not? See you next time.